Hey, how's your day going? Mine is fantastic. I'm up at Arbutus RV with all these fabulous RVs. We're going to have a look at them later. Jen is here with me.
Welcome.
And here we are in Nanaimo. You guys have locations all over the place.
We do. We have sales and service centers, actually 5 locations, one in Merville, one in Port Alberni, here in Nanaimo, one in Mill Bay, and then one in Sydney. So we've got the island covered.
And not only is the island covered, but of course product is covered, right? You guys have so many different, you basically have one for anything that you're looking for, right? You can find an RV.
We do. We're very lucky. We have the biggest selection of RVs in the province of BC, actually. So we've got truck campers, we've got small trailers that you could tow with an SUV, we've got family travel trailers with bunks, and we've got motorhomes from about 20 feet to 45 feet. So we really have something for everybody.
And even within that, there's various floor plans, right?
There is, yes, absolutely. So like I mentioned, we have family models where you could sleep, gosh, up to 10 people if you want to bring that many kids along.
Wow,
We have
great.
fifth wheels that are suitable for full-time living with beautiful fireplaces and kitchen islands and condo style, if you will, and motorhomes as well for families with bunks, and then also some that are luxurious enough to travel for 6 months a year if you wish.
And that's the thing, right? It's for all season, all year, you know?
Yeah, we're so lucky where we live, you know, both on our island and of course in our country, that there's so much to explore. We always say to folks that you could probably camp somewhere different on Vancouver Island every weekend and never be bored, that's for sure. So we do have it covered.
Absolutely. One of the really cool things you were explaining to me is one of the lines that you have is your island line, right?
Yes, being in business for 31 years, Craig and Rose have done a fabulous job in pitching Vancouver Island to the manufacturers, and they really understand what islanders want. And as such, we actually have a few lines that are branded specifically for us. So we're very fortunate. One of the things that makes us unique, I believe, is those lines that we have named just for us because of our history and our buying power and our customer base. So we're really quite lucky.
And I know the other huge unique thing, of course, is your staff, right? You guys are amazing.
Well, I'm a little partial, of course, but we've had some folks that have been here for decades in all of our locations. So one of the things that I really believe people on Vancouver Island and the business we get from elsewhere values is the fact that folks that work for Arbutus RV generally are RVers, and they're passionate about the island, and they're passionate about this type of vacation and this type of lifestyle, because it really is a lifestyle.
Exactly.
So our staff is, again, I'm biased, but I think one of the main reasons people keep coming back.
Oh, for sure. And finding exactly what is going to work for them, right? Whether you're a couple or, again, whether you got the 8 kids and there's 10 of you. And of course, speaking of staff, we're going to meet one of your great staff when we come back and have a look inside. Who are we going to chat with?
We're going to chat with Kirby today. He's a bit of a legend around these parts, or we like to tell him he is anyways, but he's our lot manager. He's fabulous. He looks after all of our deliveries and setups of customers' RVs on their sites. Wow. And he's going to discuss something really important and integral to the use of your RV today, and that is batteries.
Cool. All right. And he told me he's got tons to tell me about, so it's going to be really interesting. Jen, thank you so much. Seriously, you've got to check out Arbutus RV. I'm going to have so much fun checking out one of the vehicles when we come back. Well, there you go. That is the battery. I, of course, have no idea how to maintain it, but that's what I'm here to learn. We're back at Arbutus RV, and I have got lot manager Kirby with me, and we are talking batteries, which, of course, I have known nothing about, but they're pretty important, right?
They're very important. More and more components within an RV demand 12-volt power as the industry has evolved. And because we have our vehicles that we take away and the mechanic does his thing, we can stay pretty ignorant about what he's doing and what he's filling up. RV batteries are not like that. You have a little bit of maintenance that has to go with them. Now, you said at the beginning batteries. We're actually going to pick on one in particular because we only have a few minutes.
All right, well, you slide on over here and you show me what we're going to do.
Within the RV industry and even the boating industry, the standard battery used predominantly is a deep cycle lead acid mixture low maintenance battery. Okay? Now the reality is this battery will spend most of its life sitting on the RV secured with no maintenance given to it. It'll be pretty much completely ignored. So within that reality, let's look at a few things we can do to help your battery assist you.
Excellent.
Okay? 1, keep it clean. Okay? You don't have to have the clean eating off it, but you do want to keep it generally clean. Grease and oils and impurities on there actually can get in the way of the current of the electricity. Terminals must be kept clean. Wire brushes and baking soda can help to that end. Your battery must be secured to the RV that you own. It's not allowed to bounce around like a jungle gym. And the feeds from the RV must be secured to the battery itself. Hand tight plus a little bit more. Okay?
Okay.
Batteries are hungry. They like to be fed. Every 45 to 90 days, this battery will need to be checked for its fluid. You'll be removing the caps on the top and just viewing what we call the wells.
Okay.
These wells need to have the water maintained to within about 1/8 of an inch of the top. You must use distilled or deionized water. Tap water is not allowed, and most bottled water will never do it. They've got too many impurities in them. It's like feeding your battery a junk food diet. No better for it than it is for us. As you put water in, please keep in mind you're in the environment of a sulfuric acid bath. Okay? Caution, wear goggles, wear gloves.
Right.
And use deliberate care that when you're putting the water in, you only fill it to the amount that is required. Lastly, if you're going to have your RV sitting for an extended period of time without usage, there are components within your trailer that are constantly pulling on the battery's reserve. So, if you can, kill that current. Okay? And that's simple enough. Within some RVs, and you may or may not be able to see this, but there is a disconnect switch, which makes it very easy. But it's not that hard either, because all you have to do to kill the current from this battery to this RV is disconnect the wire feed, the negative wire feed on the battery to the unit. And you may even wish to protect that end with a electric tape or a little piece of hose so that it can't have contact with items that it should not.
And of course, for those who are watching and want to find out more, you guys have your website.
Correct, arbutusrv.ca.
All right.
Join us there.
Check it out, Kirby. Thank you so much. This has been fascinating.